Hello there, and welcome to the Reading Bud Fiction Book Reviews. My name is Hina Rathore P, and I'm a crime and thriller author and an international book reviewer. I review books given to me by authors, publishers, editors, and publicists from around the world in exchange for honest reviews. I also review books for NetGalley and Adelaide Literary Magazine along with a few other book reviewing platforms. I've been reviewing books from last 2.5 years and so far I've reviewed more than 150 titles on request. To read all my reviews, you can visit my blog, The Reading Bud, at www.thereadingbud.com. This is episode number 4 of the Reading Bud Fiction Book Reviews, and in this episode, I'll be reviewing Chakana by W.E. Lawrence. Chakana was offered to me by Kelsey from BPS. I've already reviewed a couple of books for her, and when she mentioned that this book was a cross between Indiana Jones and James Bond, I accepted it immediately, as I love them both. Kelsey was kind enough to send me a paperback copy of Chakana in exchange for an honest review. Here are the book details. Name Chakana, Encounter in the Sacred Valley. Author W.E. Lawrence. Release date December 2015. Series None. Genre Historical fiction, adventure, romance. Edition Paperback. Pages 325. Publisher CreateSpace. Source Publicist. Blog rating 4 out of 5 stars. This is my first book by W.E. Lawrence, and I must say that I'll be reading more books by him soon. In Chakana, the story began with a simple yet interesting prologue, and I felt being drawn into the book right from the beginning. The alternating POVs kept the plot clear and interesting throughout the book. It ended on a great note, and I really enjoyed the little twist at the end. The characterization is good, but I hate to say that I wasn't able to feel a strong connection with either of the leads. The characters are built nicely, but something about them felt amiss. In spite of the author's efforts, James came out a little disconnected and crude, and Kate's character didn't have enough clarity. As a result, the romantic angle seemed dull in spite of all the steamy makeout scenes. I enjoyed the adventure on the whole, and apart from the minor flaws, this book makes for an interesting and engrossing read. This book has a great storyline, and the historical settings make this adventurous novel a really interesting read. I liked the author's writing style because it had a great flow, and the pacing was good too. Overall, this book makes for a really good read, and I'd recommend it to all the adventure buffs. Thanks a lot for listening to this podcast. If you like this review, please share this podcast with your family and friends on Twitter, Facebook, and WhatsApp. To read this review, please visit my blog, The Reading Bud, at www.thereadingbud.com. You can also read this review at Goodreads and Amazon. Thanks again for listening. This is your friend Hina, aka The Reading Bud, signing off.